Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Hopefully today we hit our Master Ball tier. I think we're 2 battles away, so we're going to give that a shot. We're still training Archelodon at the time of this recording, so hopefully after this is done, I'm able to finish his training later on in the morning, so there is that. Second, I had miscalculated the global challenge that's happening on the 19th. It's not actually the 19th because that's a Thursday. It stops on the 19th for registration. The official tournament starts on the 20th, and it's not 15 matches. Let me repeat. These are not the 15 Global Challenge special event matches that I thought they were going to do. Instead, it is completely unlocked, and we'll be battling for 3 days to be able to win. Now, I will be missing Friday because I thought like, oh, it's the 19th. I have to dedicate 2 days off. I unfortunately do not have enough time of paid time off or PTO to be able to get both days. So what I'm going to do instead is just play through Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'm going to record those days, by the way. I'm going to be hammering those events as much as physically possible, right? So if I suddenly just disappear, it's just because the fact that I'm competing and I'm doing the best that I possibly can. There's a lot of champion points on the line, and I'm hoping to go really high up there. And hopefully this weekend I'll have the team that I will be using for the event. So we'll be doing a premiere for that later on, as I'm still trying to figure out who I want to use. I get an idea. I kind of want to go back with like not Talonflame, but Torkoal and Lilligant. I think that would be kind of fun, but I just don't have an answer to Archelodon or Ursaluna if I do. So it's gonna be rough. So yeah, when I come up with some sort of counters to what we're currently dealing with now, then I should have a decent idea of what I can come up with. For right now, it's still in the planning stages, if I will. But anyways, we're going to continue our video. We're going to do 6 matches and hopefully hit Master Ball today. And that's all that I really got for you. I'm not going to waste any more time. Very quickly though, don't forget to do the YouTube thing. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go to our matches and see how we do, shall we? Okay, so we have Amoonguss, Pelipper, Kingdra, Archelodon, Incineroar, and Kingambit. This is going to be very interesting. We're going to be heavily negated. I don't really have anyone that's going to be able to hit the 2 water types. So like Pelipper and Kingdra. Do you have a dragon? I could do something, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's do Whimsicott, Dragapult, Annihilate, maybe Incineroar. No, well, if they do Incineroar, if I do Incineroar, they do Kingambit. That's a Defiant boost, but it's also the same on their side. So we're kind of off in the same boat here. What I could do is swap these around. Yeah, we'll do Whimsicott, Annihilate, Dragapult, and Incineroar. That way we don't bring in our own Incineroar to proc anything, but we will be trying to use knockoff quite a bit so that we can capitalize on taking down water, if that equates to anything. Okay, so one of the notes that I have for match 1 is that we don't really have any answers to the team, which really sucks because I want to believe that we do. They start off with Pelipper or Archelodon, so we automatically have something to worry about right off the bat. We're going to Tailwind so that we can go higher, and I think Final Gambit into Archelodon is going to be our best bet because that removes someone right off the field immediately. Tailwind, no Protect. Sturdy's not going to save this Pokemon, so Final Gambit's going to go in. KO Archelodon. Wait, no, that's not fair. Sash doesn't do that. Sash doesn't do that. How does Sturdy stop that? That is so horse. Oh my goodness. I didn't know. So I'm instantly down 2 Mons, all because I didn't know that would be a thing. Okay. Sturdy stops Final Gambit. It doesn't stop anything else. Why would it ever stop Final Gambit? That is so weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound super salty. That just kind of threw me through a loop. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing. Caliper leaves. Here comes their switching. Incineroar. Clear Body stops Dragapult from losing any attack, but Incineroar takes a little bit. Just totally fine. Protect on the Archelodon, which means that build is not. Oh, here you go. Have both of these. Take that. Rocks the Citrus Berry. It's up a little bit. God, that's so surprising. How? It's so weird that that's how that works. And we're just gonna go ahead and knock off Archelodon. I think Archelodon's gonna swap. So because I have Tailwind. Nope, Fake Out goes in, hits Incineroar. Cool. Dragon Darts. Archelodon goes down. It prevents their Incineroar going down unless I get a crit here. I don't. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Incineroar crit, or Flinch couldn't move. Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. All right, King Gambit comes out. Terra. So, Pelipper's in the back, Archelodon's down, Incineroar's about to go down. So it's gonna be King Gambit and Pelipper, I think, left, if this turns out the way that I want. Dragon Dart. Incineroar goes down. Dragon Darts hits King Gambit. Knock off, hits off its item, which is the Assault Vest. Top lead. I mean, that's still a lot. Okay, Tailwind's gone. Out comes Pelipper. Flare Blitz. That shouldn't be able to do that much damage. He has no item. I hit the Assault Vest off. Weather Ball goes into Incineroar. And that's super effective. Let's lose. I honestly did not know that Sturdy stopped Final Gambit. That was my one and only mistake in that match. Because I could have went back and forth with that Pokemon forever. And it was literally set up. I think it was Power Herbed. Because the Assault Vest was on King Gambit, as we saw. But I wasn't literally able to do anything else besides set up Tailwind. And then I just couldn't do anything else after that. I was worried about Sucker Punch hitting into Dragapult, but at what point does... Is that... It's never like a KO position, right? From where we're at? That's so weird. I feel like we're missing something. He didn't get a boost or anything. I believe that he has Defiant because it's not Supreme Overlord that came out, wasn't Pressure or anything like that. So it was Defiant. I didn't do anything to like proc anything in specific, but I don't believe that Sucker Punch should have done that much. Yeah, it's neutral, but it should not have done that much, in my opinion. Okay, we have Golden Go, Sinistra, Rillaboom, Annihilate, Grimmsnarl, and Hisuian Arcanine. So in this instance, we do have a couple of options afforded to us. We could go, they do have fake out with Grimmsnarl. So what we could do is Whimsicott, kind of filling up Annihilate. Could do a lot of damage on that side of the field, but I'm afraid because now that, oh, that's so irritating. That's so irritating. You guys have no idea, but I was so irritated about that last match. Shocking for sure. Dragapult, Annihilate and Incineroar. No. Yes to Annihilate, but I think we'll bring in Golden Go instead. That way we can kind of ignore what Sinistcha could do, and we do have another way to take down Sinistcha if we need to. Most Sinistchas do Terra Water, so it's going to be very interesting. Again, I don't have any like electric, so no electric coverage. I have little to no coverage to my opponent's team. All right. So let's go ahead and Moonblast into Annihilate. Is that the right play though? Yeah, I mean we can. And I'll Phantom Force. No, I'll Terra Blast and I'll hit straight into Grimmsnarl. I don't know what type of build Annihilate is going to go for. It could go into Final Gambit into Whimsicott. It can go up to 217. I don't think anything on that side of the field is going to have more than 217. Even mine, I don't think I have. I think Annihilate's the only one. Terra goes on their side, it goes to the Annihilate. Changing it to Fairy. Not Fairy, Fire. Wow. I need to get my eyes checked. Light Screen. Interesting. Terra Blast, Terra Steel. Into Grimmsnarl to get the one-hit KO. Moonblast into the Annihilate. Do a little bit of chip damage. It's the bulk up variant. Okay, so they could still run. They could still run the move, obviously, but it's not going to be their first choice. Sent out Arcanine. Intimidate, but Clear Body says no. Check there. What happened if I swap now? My Annihilate would be kind of in trouble. So would my Golden Go. Ever since I Terra'd. Didn't seem like it was a good option. I'll go into Arcanine because I know what Attack and Annihilate will do right now. It's not a good idea. Terra Blast into Arcanine. Do a chunk of damage. Flare Blitz goes into the Protect. Are you going to Drain Punch? Or are you going Close Combat? You're going to bulk up again. Okay. Swap to my Annihilate, and I'm going to Terra Blast into Arcanine again. We're going to make a bold play. The bold play is that we Final Gambit their Annihilate because their defense isn't going to do a whole lot. So I'm hoping to hit into Arcanine to knock it out. They Drain Punch, Close Combat into Dragapult, and then I take out their Annihilate. Drain Punch. Goes back to full. Bring out Golden Go. I can't read that. Sinistra? Nope, Rillaboom. We're actually really good. Grassy Surge. Final Gambit. That slot. And Nasty Plot the Golden Go. Final Gambit. Into the Annihilate. Gets the KO. It can't go higher than 217, so it's an instant KO. So now it's just Rillaboom versus a Golden Go, and now a Whimsicott in the back. Hammer. It's not very effective. Yeah. Right? They should have no more Pokemon left. They still might. Nope, this is okay. I was like, did I? No, it's Arcanine, Grimmsnarl. Okay. So I did count. I did call it right. How long do I have Tailwind for? I do not have Tailwind anymore. So we're gonna activate Tailwind. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make it rain. Battle's canceled. Ooh. I thought I honestly ruined that as soon as I had miscalculated how many Pokemon are on there. It's like, they don't have one more, right? I totally just didn't sacrifice my Annihilate again for no reason other than the fact that I could. I'm very glad that I didn't do it. I'm very glad that I didn't overstep my boundaries to where it made it very difficult for me to come back from that. And I'm glad I was able to set it up in a way to where the last two Pokemon were on my side and they're not going to be taking a ton of damage against the Rillaboom. Even though they could do U-turn, it could still like play like these turns out a little bit. My biggest concern was the Annihilate that could do Rage Fist into, you know, Golden Go, which is why I swapped out the way that I did, because I knew I was going to knock out Arcanine. They're not going to be able to do that, and that's going to force their one Pokemon to heavily target into just one slot, and there's no way to get higher than 217 on Annihilate. As far as I'm aware, I think because I keep remembering the number 218, I think 218 is the baseline that you need to be able to survive Final Gambit when this game first came out, when Annihilate was first discovered with that move. So I think that's where that 218 comes in, because Annihilate stops at 217. Yep, we have Slowking, Weezing, Quaquaval, Rillaboom, Dragonite, and Golden Go. So we have no coverage for Weezing, no ability, what is it? It's the item, the ability shield, I think. We don't really have no coverage for water. So I think that's all. I'll be able to withstand a lot of the attacks that comes up from here. Let's bring in Whimsicott and Dragapult. And Incineroar, I think Annihilate is going to be what I bring in. Question is, do I have to worry about any of the Pokemon having 217 plus? I don't think so. So as long as I don't let Quaquaval get too many bonuses in speed, I should be fine, but I might screw up here quite a bit because I don't have any coverage for water. I have no lightning attacks, no grass attacks. It's going to be really, really different. All right, Dragapult and Whimsicott versus Weezing and Rillaboom. Okay, so let's go ahead and Tailwind because I need to go fast. Dragon Darts would do a lot of damage for both. If I take the Terra now, it would not be able to get it in the future. Do I need to use it on... I'll save it for Incineroar. He might need it against Quaquaval. Dragon Darts, let's go. Fake out. Whimsicott. Dragon Darts. Heavily into that Pokemon. Tailwind. Okay, Sludge Bomb goes into Whimsicott. It's gonna knock it out. Fake out was one to stun it to make sure that they don't get anything off. And the second one was to make sure that Sash was broken. So I fully understood that. Let's knock off the Wheezing and Dragon Darts again. They Terra, it's probably gonna go to Wheezing. Cirilla, okay, water, fire. To withstand the attacks from like Flare Blitz. Not bad, also stops Will-O-Wisp. Wheezing protects, not bad. So that means Rillaboom's gonna go down in 2 hits. There you go. Sacrifice your own Rillaboom for something. Okay. Knockoff goes nowhere. I mean, it goes into the protect, but, you know. They weren't expecting Dragapult to just, like, Dragon Darts things to the face. Pokemon Fan. Quavel. Alright. I outspeed it. I'm going to use my Terra Grass because, again, I saw the fact that Quavel is going to be in there and I have to save it for Incineroar. I do have a Pokemon in the back that's going to be able to remove a Pokemon immediately. I just need to make sure that I'm planning my moves accordingly. So we're going to knock off on Wheezing to help knock it out because it's going to get super close, like so. Dang it, I was hoping to hit the item. I should have knocked off Quavel, but for some reason it wasn't super effective. So we put it back down to where it was. Aqua Step. That's going to give it a +1 speed. Will-O-Wisp. Dragapult dodges it. Good boy, Dragapult. Let's go after Quavel, because right now, my abilities don't really need to do anything. Oh! Yeah, my abilities don't really need to do anything. Aqua Step hits Dragapult. Not enough to get the KO. It's also a crit. Speed Rose, which is totally fine. Knockoff. As the abilities that his teammates have are also turned off. Unless they have like the ability shield or whatever it's called. Oh, it had Sash. Sludge Bomb. Ah, super effective. Let me eat this berry. Citrus Berry. Okay, Tailwind's gone. Who's your last Pokemon? Someone the Gourmet, probably slacking. Dragonite. Okay. Come on, A button, don't get stuck. Dragon Darts. Bop. Bop. Take out Weezing at the best time because now abilities come back. Here comes Intimidate. Oh, Inner Focus. I mean, that's totally fine. Outrage. I'm okay with that. Because here comes knockoff. Boom. Dragonite faints. And we pulled another win. Whew. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to win that one, but I wasn't sure how everything was going to turn out as soon as Weezing came on the field. I figured something would have happened against Whimsicott. I think the turning of the battle is when I didn't get burnt from Will-O-Wisp. If I would have gotten burnt there, I don't think I was going to be doing half the damage that I thought I was going to be doing, but because I didn't get burnt, I don't have to worry about it. So, dope. Yep, we have Noivern, Sylveon, Hisuian Arcanine, Goldengo, Garchomp, and Milotic. Okay. We don't really have a whole lot of people that are going to be outspeeding us. So we're just going to go ahead and get set up with these guys. Annihilate. And I kind of want to bring in Pelipper. That way we can kind of deal with Garchomp, but we don't really have anything that Garchomp is weak to. My biggest fear is that we have ways of dealing with the team, but we don't. So we know what Noivern's going to do. It's Terra Normal Boom Burst. And also do like Hyper Voice and stuff like that. But we also have Sylveon that does the same thing, but Pixelate, which makes it worse for my typing. I think, yeah, we're just going to go Incineroar. Counter. We have no major counter to Sylveon or fairies in general. We do have Terra, right? But kind of like what happened in the last match, we didn't really have a reason to Terra, and I kind of don't want to do that now. Ooh, shiny. Let's go. Intimidate goes off, but Clear Body stops my stuff from going down. Go ahead and Tailwind. Terra, go into Sylveon. Out, Terra. I'm sorry, I'm typing up like a storm because I'm trying to take these notes. We do have a counter to Arcanine, but now since we Terra'd one of our ghosts, we do have a weakness to Noibat now. Noivern? Noibat? I think it's Noivern. Terra Blast. Sylveon, I don't even know if this is going to KO. It should. Bop. Yeah, that's one hit. Okay, good. I still left myself open with Arcanine, so if it does Flare Blitz... Oh, it's Rock Slide? Okay. Misses the Whimsicott, hits the Dragapult, which is not super effective. I'll take that outcome. I'll absolutely take that outcome. Because now I'm Tailwinded. It can't really outspeed me right now. Milotic comes out. It's a water type. It's going to withstand everything that Dragapult can do. And I don't really want to bring out Incineroar in front of Milotic because that's going to be bad. Even more so in front of... Arcanine. Let's Moonblast. Goes right into the Milotic. Airblast. What? Let's go into... Yeah, let's do it. With your Arcanine. Okay, so they swapped. What are they going to bring in? Goldengo? Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad answer. Terra Blast goes right into Goldengo. Terra Steel versus Steel types. Is it resisted? It is, but that's okay. Moonblast follows up. Does a little bit of damage too. Icy Wind. Gonna drop my speed tiers for Dragapult. Not really for Whimsicott, but we can protect. Let's swap to Incineroar now. We're going to take a couple of hits, but I think this is the best option that I have. Because I need to get Dragapult off of its typing, its Terra Blast, to maybe go back onto Dragon Darts. So we're going to bring in Incineroar. Take less damage against this. Oof. Yep, kind of saw that. Taking less damage against this. Make it rain. Shadow Ball. Okay. Scald. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that. Let's bring out Annihilate. Does Milotic get over? Let's do this quickly. If it gets over 2... Does not. Swap. Final Gambit to Milotic. Take this! Bop! Don't have to worry about you anymore. And I probably just kind of screwed myself. But we'll see. Shadow Ball goes into Dragapult. Are you Specs? Because that should not have done that much damage. That one's gone. Maybe I should have just let Whimsicott fall, because then that way I could have brought out Dragapult now. And it's just him and Arcanine. No, we were donezo. There was no way. Absolutely none. There was no way. I don't know if Golden was scarfed. Not scarfed, but specked. I mean, it could be. It just does nothing but it did nothing but Shadow Ball so far. And for me to get above that, I would have to dedicate so much. If I would have Drain Punched, I would have been able to take down Golden so much. No, I couldn't. I had to Rage Fist to hit Golden because there is no way that I can hit it. And it can hit me with Shadow Ball. Oh. That's irritating a little bit. Only a little bit, just because of the fact that, like, yeah, I don't like how the outcome is there, but I didn't have a whole lot of options left, right? I could have, like, maybe swapped out to... Well, you know what? I could have beaten up Annihilate, charged up Rage Fist, and then hit into Golden which might have been able to do, like, a ton of damage. But then I don't know what I would do against Milotic and Arcanine. I don't think I would have been able to do enough damage. I'm not fully invested into attack, so my damage is kind of small. I mean, it's something to consider later on. Maybe that was the thing. So let's move on. All right, so we have Glaceon, Alolan Ninetales, Hisuian Zoroark, Pachirisu, Cinderace, and Porygon 2. Okay, so this is a really good assortment of Pokemon. I think that we should open up with... I was really thinking about Golden and Annihilate and just letting them run free against the ice types, but I don't really know if they're actually going to be there. So what I think I'm going to do, because we do have weather for this match, so we have a weather war. We do have some answers to ice, no answers to Cinderace. No answers to Porygon 2. In the event for Trick Room, let's do this, that, and that. In the interest of having to deal with Trick Room, we could go with Tailwind, but in the event that they're like, oh, well, they can easily do Tailwind themselves, or just set up Trick Room, and that makes it really worse for us. We're gonna put our team. Question mark. Dragapult, Golden Snow Warning is going to come up. Porygon 2 is doing download, special attack Rose. We're going to swap Dragapult for Pelipper so we get rid of that weather. And I'm gonna go ahead and nasty plot for next turn. So we're not gonna deal with the weather war that they possibly want us to deal with. No Aurora Veil, no blizzards, none of that. Terra goes to probably Porygon. Nope, it's new Ninetales. Makes it water. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, Aura Veil, it's gonna fail. Nasty plot. Trick Room. Why we didn't activate Tailwind. 100% the reason why. Swap out to Incineroar so we get access to our fake out stuff? Or should we just go on the offensive with hurricanes and make it rains? That might be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do our onslaught with make it rains and hurricanes. Shadow Ball over to Golden Go. Not it's super effective, but it doesn't get the KO. Super or special defense down. Hurricane hits. Does not do enough damage, but it does a lot. Bop. Oh, and the Ninetales barely holds on. Blizzard's gonna fail. The Pelipper, but it's gonna hit Golden Go, which is totally fine. Let it hit the Golden Go. It got hit with Shadow Ball, which was very unfortunate, but now I can bring in Incineroar. And now I can get access to Fake Out over on Porygon 2. So even in Trick Room, which we have 3 more turns with. So I'm going to protect here. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and Hurricane that slot, and I'm going to Fake Out that slot. I have priority, so I don't see why I don't use it, right? Stop Porygon 2 from recovering. Okay. Swap the Lone Ninetales. The Unrivaled, which is going to be Cinderace. Fake Out. No healing for you. Hurricane over on the Cinderace. Decent amount of damage. Weather Ball. We're gonna go ahead and knock off the Porygon 2. Sucker Punch. Transform to Dark. Hits the Pelipper. Shadow Ball. Should be able to live both. It just barely does. Knock off. Say goodbye to that EV Light. Thank you. And Weather Ball. Right into Cinderace. Say goodbye. Alright. Now comes the Lone Ninetales. Swap back to Dragapult. And I'm going to go ahead and knock off Ninetales. I think Pelipper is going to heal. I think it's its best chance to recover. Blizzard. Ooh. Sorry, Dragapult. I didn't mean to do that to you. But I guess it can't be helped now. Knock off. Bye, Ninetales. That also could not be helped. I probably could have protected there on the Pelipper, honestly, but I also just wanted to prevent the weather being up. So that's why I was like, okay, if I could just knock it off, that's totally fine. Okay. Get Drizzile back up. Hurricane. I'm just gonna knock off on Zoroark. Hyper Voice. You're faster? Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Knock off. Oh, come on. Don't live. I knocked that off. Come on, that's not fair. Ledge. That's not fair. Come on, I should have been able to knock that off. Yeah, we're gonna hit it. I don't want to get hit with... That's so much. Why did it get to attack first? Double edge. Oh! I win. Thank you, Incineroar, for living with 11 HP. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was intense. That was so intense. So we did outlast Trick Room, which was great. Knock off doesn't remove sash when rock. Which is weird in itself, right? Because I'm supposed to be able to hit them on, knock off the item, but the item like activates. Like even berries don't activate before knockoff effect comes in. That's the weirdest part about it. And that might have been just because of like, what is that? That unnerve? I think that's what it's called. Tyranitar has it. Stops people from eating berries. That could be it, right? I'm not 100% sure. I know that it did come up in a couple of times in Reg G against Calyrexes, right? Like that's their whole kit. But at the same time, I'm like, does that really stop? Does that really stop anyone? Like, does knockoff not throw the berry off if the procs the berry first? That's the weirdest part. And there was a comment that I got on YouTube where we had that question. Excuse me. Another one might be coming. I think I'm fine. Okay. We've been having a discourse of whether or not knockoff gets a boost when it knocks off an item, or if the Pokemon is holding an item. If you go off of Cerebi, it says that it gets a boost when the Pokemon is holding an item, and then it falls off. It's like the secondary effect. But I don't know if it loses the boost after that. It's weird. I don't know if it... I also don't know if it stacks. I don't think it does, but it could. I doubt it. That'd make it completely broken. Alright, so we have Tyranitar, Garchomp, Talonflame, Goldengo, Bramblegast, and Lamora. Fun. Okay. So how do we deal with this type? They have Talonflame, who's the fastest Tailwind user, but doesn't really get anything else after that. Tyranitar, Garchomp. This is a lot of Pokemon that I'm not really excited to deal with, but I can. We're gonna do Whimsicott, Dragapult. We will have to deal with weather, so that's probably a Sandvale Garchomp that we'll have to deal with as well. So we'll bring in Pelipper, and let's bring in Incineroar instead of Annihilate. My thing is, if we bring in Annihilate and get stuck into Rage Punch, Rage Fist, Ragey Punch, I won't be able to do anything to the rest of the Pokemon, and then they can just instantly KO Annihilate. But same thing with Goldengo too. And I don't want to save a Terra on them if I can save it for like Incineroar, or I can save it for Goldengo, not Goldengo, but Dragapult. I think one of those two really needs to take advantage of the matchup here. So Talonflame and Golden Go versus Whimsicott, Dragapult. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with Tailwind. And then it's not very effective. This is. But is it gonna be enough? Yeah, let's do that. The thought process I had, I'm going to use it on Dragapult because he's one of the people that I would use it generally on in the first place. We're going to try to make sure that we do not get one hit, but one shot by Golden Go, which could be Spect at this point. I doubt it, but he could be. He-Terra is probably going to go to Golden Go. Yep. And it's water? Steel, okay. So we're most likely looking at Terra, Steel, Spect, Make It Rain type user. Tailwind. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay. I also use Tailwind, so now we have even team speeds. But now I'm going to use Dragon Darts. Which is going to hit Talonflame for a lot. And it's going to do very little to Golden Go. It's going to Make It Rain. It's going to give him the -1 now. Now, this is... Ow. That is absolutely... Spect. Golden Go's on a timer. Absolutely on a timer. Okay. Fake out there. Dragon Darts, which is going to knock everyone else out. Going to knock off or knock out Talonflame. But if they swap and they do it wrong, they're going to get hit really, really hard with Dragon Darts, which is going to do a lot of damage. Now they could do a double swap here. They don't do double. Okay, so Golden Go can't do anything. Dragon Darts KOs Talonflame. Go. Okay. A little more. I'm going to that slot. I'm going to Dragon Darts into everything else. Gonna trigger Toxic Debris. Now, does my Incineroar attack before Golden Go or after? May not matter, because Meteor Beam's gonna come up. Here comes Power Herb. And he gets one shot. So it does not even matter. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That truly does suck. It's 1v3 because I couldn't get rid of the Golden Go fast enough. Because I don't have anyone that really counters Golden Go. None of my attacks do anything with... I mean, it might now. As weather, but now he just changes it to Tyranitar, right? He's got a third Pokemon. Have Tailwind for one more turn. Yeah, it's hit the Golden Go. You're gonna swing in Tyranitar. Sludge Bomb. Wait, you're faster than Pelipper? Wait, you're both faster than Pelipper? I have Tailwind. What? How are you both faster than Pelipper? Did I not have Tailwind? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, yes it does. Never mind. I'm dumb. I forgot. I forgot. They both have Tailwind too. So they were generally faster than my Pelipper anyway. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense because we both had Tailwind at the beginning. So yeah, even if I protected and tried to withstand whatever they were trying to do that turn, it wouldn't have made any difference. Dang, I was so convinced that like they were incredibly fast. No, I forgot Tailwind was still in effect for both sides. Like I said, Talonflame's the fastest Tailwind user in the game, and there's no way to stop him if he sets up Tailwind, unfortunately. But that was a Spect Terra Steel Golden Go that I literally couldn't do anything with against at all just because of how everything was set up. I did not have a counter to Golden Go whatsoever. Dang, we almost had it again. And that, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We are so close in the Ultra Ball tier to hit the Master Ball that I've had it literally sink in twice. And all the matches that we've done all the way up until this point, we have hit that cusp so much that it's become outstanding how many times it just slips through my fingers. But we're gonna get there. And not only that, but I'm happy going to get there. Because out of 60 battles, we've won 27 and lost 33. We are not very far within our win-loss record. And secondly, it's only the 10th. We have 20 days still and we're 60 battles in. We're not that, like, we're just barely into September, like 1 week in, and we're already this far within our double battles. I am super, super excited to see what happens next. However, that is going to be the end of the video. So because of that, let's go ahead and roll out the red carpet or the outro. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video thus far. If you have, please leave some appreciation by leaving a like on the video if you did, dislike it if you didn't. Leave a comment down below as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. And if you're a new viewer or an older viewer that just happens to stumble upon my content, hello, my name is Matt, and I am your swing shift VGC player that likes to play Pokemon TC or VGC and hopefully gets better with time. I show my wins and my losses and my progress through every season using a team that I built from scratch in hopes to battle players that are much better than I am, compete in regionals, internationals, and even on the world stage. I haven't made it that far yet, but I'm going to in like 3 years. I'll be competing in regionals in about 2 years or so. The reason for this is because I have too many things going on with my finances and I need to be able to pay those stuff off before I can dedicate any time to fly out to multiple different venues in a few countries at this point because of how everything's set up for 2025. I might be able to go to a regional, but I will really have to penny pinch and literally do overtime for like the next, I don't know, year to be able to afford it. So hopefully we'll be fine. But for now, I am just seasonal bound and yeah, so I'm just going to enjoy myself. But it does help with the channel if you hit the subscribe button and it lets me know that you guys like what you see and all of that. So all of the things should have just lit up on your screen. If they did, awesome. If they didn't, let me know and I'll let YouTube know that it does not work. We plan on uploading for the rest of the year. I wasn't going to say month, but we're definitely going to be uploading for the rest of the year at this point, just because I like playing Pokemon. I enjoy what I do. And even though that I do get burnt out or even tilted sometimes, just give me a little bit of patience and I'll come back bouncing better than ever as soon as I find out a really good combo with the mons that realistically I haven't experienced in a long time. So as long as you guys give me that grace period, awesome. We'll have a lot of fun. But yes, you can hit the notification bell if you guys want to be notified when I upload next. You don't have to, it's not required. Just know that I will be uploading every single day. It may not be at the same time. Sometimes I do sleep over the period, but it is going to be a daily occurrence. So look forward to that. For now, that's it. That's all that I got. I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the show, and learned a lot because I surely did. I had no idea Sturdy stops Final Gambit. Now I kind of want to test to see if Endure is going to do it. So yeah, fingers crossed. see if it doesn't. If it doesn't, I think Endure is going to be pretty vulnerable right now, valuable right now. And if it doesn't, I'm going to call shenanigans. I don't know why Sturdy would, but Endure doesn't? Question mark? Sash doesn't. That's so weird. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Happy Tuesday. I'm hoping you have guys a wonderful day. I'm going to go edit this and lay down and get ready for bed. For now, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, take care. Peace.